Hello YouTube, this is Way Too Long, coach of the Westchester Weaviles 4, bringing you our week 1 match of season 2 of the JBA, here on the day when the last day of the draft was supposed to happen. Anyway, we are facing off the current champion, Kyle, coach of the Westchester Weaviles, and here you see the team. It's Garfitil, Ente, Gudra, Dactrio, Pillow Swine, Wobit, Togetic, Raichu Balloon, Scolipede and Mega Blastoise. Yeah, this week we faced already 2 teams with Pillow Swines, so they're everywhere. These swines are everywhere. And here's our team up first. We have East Side, the Gastrodon East, holding the Icicle Plate to power up that Ice Beam. We also have Storm Drain, Scald, Recover and the Mirror Coat. Mostly special Spurt here with 248 in HP and then 238 in special attack and 128 in special defense. So East Side is mainly here to take special hits and to deal some special hits as well with Scald and Ice Beam. Since the main answer on our opponent's team to Gastrodon is the Balloon, and if we actually catch it off guard with an Ice Beam, that would be pretty nice. Then up next we have Norma, the Mandibus, holding the Leftovers. Of course with Overcoat ability, and since our opponent has so many setup mons, especially this Scolipede, we have Whirlwind here to get all these boosts out. Also Knockoff and Brave Bird and Roost. Norma here as our physical wall with 248 investment in HP, 8 investment in attack, and with Impish Nature, full investment in the defense. Then we have our Mega Gardevoir here, Tatsumaki, with of course Hyper Voice. Have you ever seen a Mega Gardevoir without Hyper Voice? I haven't. We have Psychic, Oversized Shock, also Calm Mind and the Energy Ball. Calm Mind just because I needed a 4th move, and if we get the chance to set up with Mega Gardevoir on the right time, we get only one hit off. I think Mega Gardevoir gets at least 1 kill this match. Of course, Timid Nature, 248, 252 investment in speed, 252 in special attack, and 4 in regular defense, since we can raise our special defense with the Calm Mind. Then we have Voliath, the Luxray, holding the Shaka Berry, so we can at least take 1 Earthquake. We have Guts to absorb some statuses, and then with this, hopefully Guts boost, we can use our full moveset here with Quick Attack, Wild Charge, Ice Fang and the Superpower. Jolly Nature, 252 in speed, so we are as fast as we can get here. 252 in attack and 4 in defense. Then we have HAX Calibur, the Hexorus, holding the Lumberry. So if we go for our Dragon Dance, we can take 1 status. We can take 1 Will-O-Wisp, we can take 1 Thunder Wave, but only 1. And then if we manage to set this up, we have, for this case, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and a powerful step in Dragon Claw. I don't want to lock myself into Outrage. And then we have 120 in speed, 252 with Adam in Nature in attack, and 136 in HP. Yeah, I built this team pretty early this week, so right now I can't really remember why this speed set. I know it enables me to outspeed. Yeah, I guess it enables me to outspeed Jolly, max speed Dactrio after 1 Dragon Dance. I have to look this up now. I definitely had to do something with the Dragon Dance setup. And of course we have the Mold Breaker, because on Nerf and Viral we don't do so much for us. And then, last but not least, we have Snappy, our Princer, also holding the leftovers with Moxie. And we have Stealth Rocks here. Of course, one rock setup is not so wrong, especially if there's stuff like Togetic on the other side of the field. And then we have also Exorcism as our step, Close Combat, and Stone Edge. 252 in attack, but we are Impish Nature, so we can take some hits. 184 in speed and 70 investment in HP. Also this speed investment of course has a reasoning behind this, but I can't look it up right now, so you will see, we will see in the match. I will look up right after this, so yeah. And there's of course 72 left over from the speed, so we get some bulk here even with our Impish Nature, since we can actually take some physical hits. So this was our team. Pretty excited now going to the first week right off the bat against the champion, and we will see if we can actually start the season with a win again like last season. And until then, I'll see you at the match. So here we are in the match, and as you can see, our opponent brings Gothitelle. He brings that Scolipede, Entei, Blastoise, Mega Blastoise, Gurdra, and the Volbeat. So we already see a lot of options to set up. And Gothitelle, we have to play pretty careful around this, since it can trap any of our Pokemon and probably take it out. And as you can also see, our Gastrodon is not moving. We start the battle and it's sleeping. I mean, this is what happens if you want to be a hipster and choose the blue East form instead of the normal pink form. Shodan only supports the West form, not the East form. And right off the bat I decide to lead with Pinsir, since stuff like Volbeat, Scolipede and Entei are all weak to rocks, so if we get our rocks up we can actually deal some damage around switching, as our opponent leads with Olga the Mega Blastoise, and there's not much we can do here. I could go for Close Combat, that would only do like 30%, not that much, and on the same turn we can just get Scald Burned on our physical attacking Pinsir, so not really the best scenario here. So I have to switch out, expecting the Scald. I go into Gastrodon. As the Blastoise Mega evolves and indeed goes for Scald, and is so kind to raise our special attack here. And here's kind of, you could say, where I first mess up in the season. I expect like at max an Ice Beam or a Dark Pulse here, while I think I have my special attack boost here. Let's just go for Scald, even though it's resisted. Try to get a burn on the Blastoise. And what I should have expected is what happens like right now, as the Blastoise indeed has the hidden power Grass. I should have expected this really, since Gastrodon is the main switch in for a Blastoise Scald, and I just have I should have clicked Mirror Code here. It would have been the end of Blastoise turn 2, but I didn't. As I said, I go for These scalds only do 70%, but I get the burn. But of course, had I expected hidden progress like I should have, yeah, Blastoise would be gone, one problem less. And I can just click. I could have also just clicked recover here. Actually was afraid to show mirror code right off the bat. I expected it more to use it against like an energy ball from Gothitelle or something. Yeah, big mistake right here. As the Blastoise at least gets some burn damage. I have to switch out here expecting another hidden power grass, as I think I can just take this special hit with my Gardevoir, since Gardevoir is pretty special bulky. But here Mega Blastoise kind of expects that and goes for the Ice Beam. Again, we have a lot of damage, so not a good start here. So and here's my next mistake. Since I could have just clicked Hyper Voice here, take out the Mega Blastoise. Again, I missed a chance because I thought, yeah, he might expect a Fairy type move here, go into the Scolipede. What I didn't recall is that even Scolipede gets a lot of damage from a Hyper Voice, and I just click the Psychic here. I missed the kill, as the Blastoise has Flash Cannon, and I already rid of my Mega Gardevoir here. I'm almost already lost my Gastrodon, so bad start for the battle. Again, I kind of expect a Scolipede here. Well, it doesn't matter what I click Psychic again and take out the Mega Blastoise, but for what cost? For what cost? And now here's the Scolipede, and of course I can't do much. It chose to protect, as I just click Psychic because I kind of expected him here to expect the switch and go for like a Sword Dance. If we could call him on that and get the Psychic off, and we get rid of the Scolipede, because it's a really big problem for my team now, especially since Mega Gardevoir and Gastrodon are so low. It goes for Protect anyway and gets the first speed boost, and actually it happens to take out Mega Gardevoir with Poison Jab. I didn't really want anything to switch into this Poison Jab here. Even Mandibuzz does take a lot of damage from a Mega Horn. So Pinsir is back here with the possible Stone Edge to take out the Scolipede here. This just goes for Poison Jab again, does a lot of damage. Because it is adamant, not Jolly, I know that now. And he happens to get the poison. As I get my rocks up, again expecting a switch. I made a lot of mispredictions here, I can already say that. At this point I'm pretty much already with my back against the wall. Now I kind of want to sack off Gastrodon here to a Poison Jab to get a free switching into my Mandibuzz, so we can threaten the Scolipede out with the Brave Bird, or if he goes for Sword Dance into our face, we can Whirlwind him out. As we see, he comes to Protect, and I do go for Whirlwind and get this speed boosted bug away from the field. And now of course here's the Gothitelle. We are trapped. but it's not so bad being trapped against the Gothel with Mandibus. It goes for the trick, which is pretty unfortunate, since now we have the choice scarf and Gothel has the leftovers for now, because the same turn we go for the knockoff, get rid of Gothels or more Mandibus leftovers on Gothel. Now it can recover, we go for a second knockoff and we actually get the crit and take out the Gothel. At least one problem gone now. Here comes the Volbeat as it goes for the Tailwind. And I just proceed to click knockoff here. We do get rid of the Focus Sash, which is already useless after the Stealth Rocks. Volbeat sets up the Tailwind and a Sunny Day. He just burns another turn of the Tailwind, and Mandibus takes out even Volbeat with the knockoff. So pure on paper we don't look so bad. We are 4 against 3, but of course with Mega Gardevoir gone, with Gastrodon down, and Pinsir being so weak already, it's not a good situation, since now with one more turn of the Tailwind and a lot of turns of the Sun, Entei can just come in and threaten everything on my team. It does go for Flare Blitz, it gets the crit. I don't know if the crit matters, it could be. At least it takes a lot of recoil, but Mandibus is now down. We're back to an even situation, 3 versus 3, and I have to switch in HAX here. Entei goes for Flare Blitz again, the 76% with the power of the Sun. And I could have gone for Dragon Dance here, but I thought it would be better to take out the Entei immediately, since it could bring us down with the Flare Blitz and then next turn just go for extreme speed and the Dragon Dance is wasted and the Entei goes on a rampage forever against our team. I couldn't let this happen, so Entei has to go. We're now 3 against 2, but the Scolipede is still there. Really big problem for us. And here again it does take the Stealth Rock damage, which actually puts us in a good position. And I even call the Protect here, going for the Dragon Dance. For once actually the best decision I could go for, since I cannot touch it anyway. But now we're at the same speed, but as you remember from the team builder, we are not fully speed investment. I pretty much banked on everything but the Scolipede here. Because if we were fully speed invested against an adamant Scolipede, this would have been a speed tie that we could have won. But of course now we are slower and Scolipede just can take us out of the Poison Jab. It does take more life up damage, and here I kind of see my chance, because I have Quick Attack on Luxray. And I know of course 36%. There's no chance Quick Attack can do this much. So I have to sack off Pinsir here, get some more life orb damage on the Scolipede. It proceeds to go for Poison Jab. Now it's at 26%, and now Luxray is the last option here. I do look up the calcs, and I know Quick Attack does not kill from this range. It does like 17-20%. Yeah, 21%. With the Quick Attack we only missed the kill on 5%. And the Poison Jab again does a lot of damage to Luxray, the Scolipede. Yeah, pretty much the reason why we struggle so much here. And now we are pretty low on health, and we actually face off Luxray against Gudra. Gudra takes the Stealth Rock damage, and I do have Ice Fang. And I'm pretty sure this Gudra is not so speedy invested, even though it has a higher base speed than Luxray. So we might have the chance here with the Ice Fang. At least 2 Ice Fangs to take out the Gudra. Of course, if it goes for Draco Meteor, we are done. If it goes for Dragon Pulse, we are done. So I have to click Ice Fang here. It does 56%, so really a 2-hit KO. And look what happens now. We get the freeze, but it immediately falls out. Because of all the moves the Gudra could have gone for, it goes for Flamethrower. I'm pretty sure the crit doesn't matter, and yeah, this is how we lose the first match of the JBA. And again, like in the PFL, pretty close. And how often can you say that we got the wrong HAX? Because of course the flinch instead of the freeze would have been so much better. Even the crit would have so much better, but we get the freeze, which wouldn't even have been this bad, but we, of all the moves, he goes for Flamethrower, I guess. Flamethrower was the only like 100% accurate move to take me out. This thing probably had Draco Meteor and he didn't want to risk the miss. So this is the JBA right for us in terms of being lucky. Even if we get the HAX, we lose because it's the wrong HAX. So we are so unlucky in this league, and this was way too long. Losing the first battle of the JBA. If it works actually like in the PFL, where we lost our first match 1-0-2, we get a 6-0 next week. That would be pretty nice if we somehow manage that. I'm sure it won't. But of course, every week we have the chance to win. And with this verse, I'm out. Peace out until the next match.